Okay, for the moment, Mr. Nitin Gadkari for joining us. The BJP President Nitin Gadkari saying Mr. Chidambaram should step down twice in a row is simply not acceptable. He must take moral responsibility and step down. For more perspective on who this person really is, I want to cut across now live to Mumbai. Joining us from there is our correspondent Aris Chandra. Aris, what can you tell us about Feroz Abdul Rashid Khan? We are told that he's an accused in the 1993 serial blast case. What are the specific allegations against us, and how did he turn up in that list of most wanted?
Well, he's one of the key accused in this whole case, and he was arrested, and also that he's lying inside Arthur Road jail. He has been found guilty of several charges by the Tada court about 2 to 3 years back. Despite this, his name reflects in the list of most wanted. Now, this is something really startling. I mean, something who has been found guilty already, and his name has been found in the list of most wanted. Apart from that, he was accused of, he has been found guilty of conspiracy and other charges, and several other under several IPC sections. So his name figures in the list of most wanted. This is something really startling. It is something what CBI should take into its stride, that it has not updated a list of guilty that has been delivered by a court. It has not updated in its own website. Neither Mumbai police has updated in its website, despite the fact that Mumbai police has handed over this case in '95 to the CBI. They have not updated that in the in their list, as well as the CBI has done the same thing. They could not update it in the list of most wanted. So this is something really startling, Rahul.
Well, we're expecting a comment from the CBI director in a short while from now. The CBI is accepting its mistake. Officials from the Ministry of Home Affairs have told headlines today that this was something which the CBI had to do. They didn't update the list, and that's how this person showed up. But Gaurav, that's not really a completely acceptable explanation, because it seems from the top down, the attempt is now to pass the blame onto the other person, make the junior guy down the line seem responsible. The fact is, before such a sensitive list is handed over to Pakistan at such a crucial juncture, somebody should be checking that list and signing off on it. This is very embarrassing.
This is unacceptable, as you rightly pointed out. Now, the list naturally is prepared by some young police officer, handed over to some young bureaucrat, but up chain, the director of the department concerned, the joint secretary concerned, ultimately the home secretary of the country. This is a list that the Union Home Secretary has submitted to his Pakistani counterpart on the 28th of March. Now, when such a sensitive list is submitted to Pakistan, one expects that it's checked, cross-checked, counter-checked and rechecked before it's given to a country that's openly hostile to India. But here, Rahul, we very clearly see not one but two mistakes. And unfortunately, there is a trend to these mistakes. It's not just Kim Devi in this case. It's not just Wazul Khan. It's not just this Feroz Khan. But if I may take you back some bit, when we talk about the Sharm el-Sheikh disaster, where Balochistan was introduced in that joint statement, that was called a drafting mistake. So there is a history of mistakes. There's a drafting error, there is a genuine oversight, there is a genuine mistake, then they go with an expired warrant. So up chain, because there is no accountability, nobody's taking responsibility.
Wazal Kamar Khan. Now it turns out that there's been no charge sheet against him either. He's been in Thane, he was arrested, picked up by the police, and they didn't find enough evidence to charge sheet him. Even in the supplementary charge sheet, he's not been named. Have we been able, Arish, to speak so far to Abdul Rashid's family? Do we know what their reaction is? When did they find out? Did they know so far before the story broke that the name of Feroz Abdul Rashid Khan was actually on that list of most wanted that the MHA had handed over to Pakistan?